2024 McLaren 720s. At the end of last year, McLaren informed us that all of its new models would be electrified somehow, but this is not the case for the newly released 720s hypercar powered by gasoline. However, this does not mean that McLaren's statement was inaccurate because the 720s is an evolution of the 720s rather than a totally new car. In reality, only about 30% of the components utilized for the 720s are new or updated. However, when the great 720s serves as your starting point, there is not a whole lot that truly has to be changed, and McLaren has been careful not to violate the territory of the more extreme 765 LT. So what features does this car offer, and how much does it cost? New McLaren 720s exterior and colors. There are quite a few differences between the McLaren 720s and the McLaren 750s, even though the bodywork of the newer car still has some similarities to the 720s. Aerodynamics continue to have a significant impact on the design of this car. McLaren kept the dihedral doors, which gives the vehicle an extremely dramatic appearance. The nose of the 2024 McLaren 750s features a splitter that is longer than that of the 720s, and the eye socket intakes are smaller. All the bumpers, including the front and rear bumpers, rear wheel arch vents, and sill air intakes are all new. The eye sockets up front are separated by sequential indicators. There are narrow LED headlights with a surround that may now be finished optionally in either carbon fiber or the primary color of the body. The headlights themselves are white. The rear of the 750s has other distinguishing characteristics. The carbon fiber active rear wing is larger, and it is mounted on a rear deck that has been enlarged to direct airflow toward the wing itself. The wing can be deployed to generate downforce, drag reduction system, and high-speed braking to improve stability and reduce stopping distance. There is also a big exhaust outlet found in the middle of the dramatic rear. Additionally, due to the relocation of the central exhaust outlet, the active rear wing has been raised by 2 inches. The outer surface of the door blades is one of the many panels that has been thoughtfully designed. The design places a heavy emphasis on aerodynamics and weight-saving methods. The manufacturer says that the 10-spoke ultra-lightweight forged wheels are the lightest that have ever been fitted to any McLaren. The wheels are also available in a variety of finishes. There is silver, dark stealth, gloss black diamond cut, gloss black, a new gold aurum, and a dark stealth finish with a McLaren badge. The McLaren 720s will come in a wide variety of exterior color options, including the standard palette and many elite color options. Customers can also contact McLaren Special Operations to request a more individualized selection. Dimensions. Compared to the McLaren 720s, the dimensions of the McLaren 750s differ slightly. The vehicle's overall width is 76 inches when the side mirrors are not included and 85 inches when they are included. The front track is 0.2 inches wider, bringing the total to 66 inches. The length of the body measures 180 inches and the height measures only 47 inches. The 2024 750s Coupe has a dry weight of 2,815 pounds. Compared to the 720s seats, the carbon fiber shelled racing seats in the 750s save an additional 38.6 pounds. The engine and performance. The 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine in the new McLaren 750s Coupe has been tuned to deliver 740 horsepower, which is even more than the Ferrari F8 Tributo can produce. The new McLaren 750s Coupe is more powerful and lighter than the 720s. The aerodynamics have received additional improvements, the interior has been redesigned to put the driver in the center of attention, and the suspension has been tuned to provide an even smoother ride and improved handling. Due to McLaren's meticulous attention to detail, the company has produced a vehicle that ought to once more give the impression that its driver is a hero. The boost pressure of the twin-scroll turbochargers in the 4.0-liter flat-plane crank V8 engine in the McLaren 750s was increased, which resulted in 7,500 revolutions per minute and 590 pound-feet of torque at 5,500 revolutions per minute. This is an increase from the 720s's 710 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque. However, keep in mind that the 750s weighs less. In addition, the M840 T-mill found in the 750s can take advantage of the lightweight pistons found in the 765 LT. The 7-speed sequential shift transmission has also been modified with a lower final drive ratio for better acceleration. As a result, the race from 0 to 60 miles per hour now just takes 2.7 seconds. Although this is only a tenth of a second faster than the 720s, the advantage of the 750s improves as the speeds increase. For example, the sprint from 0 to 124 miles per hour takes 7.2 seconds in the 750s, which is 0.6 seconds faster than the 720s. The 750s can complete the quarter-mile dash in 10.1 seconds and then accelerate to a maximum speed of 206 miles per hour. These specifications are about as good as it gets for a sports car of this type that is powered by gasoline and has rear-wheel drive. The architecture of the center exhaust has been influenced by that of the McLaren P1, but more crucially, the manufacturer claims that it has been precisely calibrated to provide a thrilling soundscape that builds to a climactic point as the engine revs higher. The 720s was already a fantastic car to drive, but the 750s has undergone various modifications to its suspension and handling to improve even further. This vehicle utilizes a hydraulic roll circuit instead of mechanical anti-roll bars, and has the most up-to-date version of McLaren's proactive chassis control-linked hydraulic suspension system. It also includes semi-active dampers. The electric hydraulically assisted steering now has a faster ratio and more steering linearity than before, which promises an even more precise turn-in than was possible. Interior and cargo space. Inside the 750s, you'll find a cockpit that's even more geared toward the driver's needs, with updated displays for the instrument cluster and general information. The instrument cluster is attached to the steering column, so it's never blocked from the driver's line of sight. This is done to accommodate drivers of varying heights. The 750s has narrow A-pillars and a wide windscreen, making it easy to see in most directions. Because the C-pillars are translucent and the back window is quite broad, the visibility over one's shoulder is also quite good. Another innovative addition to the cabin of the McLaren 750s is the McLaren Control Launcher MCL, which consists of a single button that, when pressed, activates the driver's preferred combination of settings related to the transmission, handling, power plant, and even the active aerodynamics of the vehicle. This looks a lot like the red M buttons that accomplish pretty much the same thing on high-performance BMWs. The 750s, much like Gordon Murray Automotive's most recent hypercars, does not feature a steering wheel that is covered in buttons. This was a deliberate decision made to remove potential distractions for drivers and to encourage increased levels of driver engagement. The 720s did not have any smartphone integration, but the 750s comes standard with Apple CarPlay, which can be accessed through the redesigned central display. The sound system has also been improved, and consumers can now purchase a Bowers & Wilkins unit equipped with Continuum cone speakers and an amplifier that is far more potent. It is reassuring to see that McLaren has prioritized day-to-day use in addition to performance. The racing seats in the McLaren 750s are made of carbon fiber. Still, the company also offers ultra-lightweight carbon fiber racing seats with a double-skin shell technology that is capable of reducing weight even further. Standard upholstery is made of Alcantara, but several customization options are also available. Buyers can go crazy with colors such as bright red and orange, but there are other possibilities that are less garish, such as teal and porcelain. Because the McLaren 750s has the same cargo capacity as one would anticipate for a mid-engine supercar, those planning to take lengthy vehicle trips will need to pack their belongings carefully. However, considering that it has 5.3 cubic feet in front and 7.4 cubic feet in the back, it is not the worst of its kind. When will the McLaren 750s be available for purchase? Since pre-orders for the McLaren 750s have already begun in the United States, the car's delivery date should not be too far off. Nonetheless, the company has not disclosed a precise date for the start of the first deliveries, but it is anticipated that this will occur toward the end of the year. The price and competition. With the manufacturer's suggested retail price of $324,000, the 2024 McLaren 750s joins the ranks of other mid-engine exotics with prices that most of us can only dream of having. However, this does not include a destination charge of $5,500, and we are sure that several other individual extras can easily drive the price up to or even beyond $350,000. One of its competitors is the Ferrari F8 Tributo, a mid-engine supercar with a twin-turbo V8 powertrain. The Tributo comes very close to matching the 750s's speed up to 62 miles per hour, but after that point, the more powerful McLaren pulls further ahead. The Huracan Technica is the other option available from Lamborghini at this price bracket, and it offers a very different driving experience thanks to its naturally aspirated V10 engine. That's all from this video. What do you think of the 2024 McLaren 750s? See you at the next one.